Burkina Faso have done it again, President Ibrahim Traoré. This time, he's banning fabric from overseas to come into his country. All fabric, like a nationwide ban. Not only on fabrics and used clothes to be resold in this country, and twine that's made from cotton, because it's damaging, it's wreaking havoc on the local fabric and cloth industry. Why am I saying this? But take a listen to what some of the citizens are saying, and then we're going to dissect it. Take a listen. Boom.
This decision is seen at its true value, so that we can restore more value to the Burkinabe cotton value chain. So we frankly welcome this government decision. We were faced with the problem of unfair competition from imported fabrics made from petroleum derivatives, which are invading the market and taking over the woven loincloth sector. This meant that everything was complicated in this sense.
Et ça fait que ça devient vraiment compliqué en ce sens. Nous avons moins de 3% de transformation.
Less than 3% of our cotton is processed. Why do we have a problem processing our cotton? And why do other yarns and woven loincloths from elsewhere invade the market to the detriment of what we value locally?
Au détriment de ce que nous avons comme valeur sur place.
We would have liked the president to issue a decree strictly banning all imported yarns and to prohibit the import of these yarns for a time in order to protect our heritage. We encourage the government to go ahead and be firm in implementing its joint communique.
So there you have it. One decision is already creating jobs because she's already rehiring, and she's not the only one. She's just one of the people who is making fabric locally. Burkina Faso is one of the biggest cotton producers in West Africa. One of the biggest. It produces over 600 million tons of cotton annually. So when you import petroleum-based fabric from overseas, it's cheap. It's cheaper. You can get it by the ton. It's way cheaper. So it wreaks havoc on the local economy because people will always buy things that's cheaper. It's human nature. Once we can get something a little bit cheaper, we will. Most people will stick to authentic, buying their own locally made product, but majority of people will because they don't have the funds to fund this kind of lifestyle. So, why is this important? You have Ghana, Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, and a few other countries import millions and millions of tons of used clothes to be sold in this country. Look at the pictures there, let me show you. That's how it looks. Look at that. That's containers filled with used clothes sold to the African continent, and used clothes, and you see all those shoes. So that helps the Western countries. For one, it saves them tons and tons of waste material to go on their dump instead of going to go on the African continent on their dumps, which we cover because most of these clothes, they're not washed. They're not clean, they come dirty. I've made a video on this where even in Ghana, in the market, you have stains and dirty clothes. They're reselling as used clothes in these countries. So the Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya presidents have come together and they make a decision to ban all import of all used clothes from the Western countries. Rwanda and Uganda followed through with the plan, and they did ban the import of these used clothes to their country. So guess what President Kenya did? President Kenya. Guess what President Ruto of Kenya did? He went with Biden and he abandoned the selling of the used material. He signed a deal to take more from America and to join the AGOT system. AGOT is like Africa. Is a system where they can ship African products to the States tax-free. They get tax-free, and like they exclude countries who they want because if they don't bend to Africa's will, they exclude them. And that is what President Kenya is a puppet, because he bend so low to have these things still coming in this country, even though it's wreaking havoc on his economy and his landfill. So anyway, shout out to Rwanda and Uganda for standing up and stick to their plan. Ghana have not done this as yet, because Ghana is in it and they said that they will ban it, and the people get angry about it, and then the government step back on it. But no, you have to make decisions even though it's not popular with the people when it's for their own sake, because it's decimating the local garment industry. So, Ibrahim Traoré always do what he say he's going to do, and sometimes he does things and then say it after that benefits his people because he looks out for his people. Ibrahim Traoré always tell this. You don't always say it, but I'm going to say it. He said it in speeches that he does not have an account nowhere. Sorry, he don't have an account nowhere in the world. His account is in Burkina Faso. He take a pay cut on his salary. He have a modest home, a modest 2013 vehicle of his own. So he does not worry about enriching himself. He worry about enriching his people. And this ban, by banning all these products from the Western countries, again, he's pushing his people to be more patriotic by buying locally made clothes from their own cotton that they grow annually, which is big. Ibrahim Traoré consistently does things to create jobs for his people. He always say, if you don't give the young people jobs, they will get recruited easily by terror groups. So let me know what you think about this move that Ibrahim Traoré did by banning all imported fabrics from the Western world and using their locally owned cotton products and enhancing his own local products. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Boom.